Hi everyone, Carmen Badan here with Roll Pro Realty with another episode of Carmen Daily. So today is March 8th, and this is the International Women's Day, celebrated almost worldwide. Not as much in the United States. One of the reasons why it is not very celebrated in the United States is because of the relationship or lack thereof between the United States and socialism, and because socialism was one of the first avenues through which women's rights were first activated. It's not here nor there. The entire world is celebrating Women's Day, and today I called my mother to tell her Happy Women's Day, and of course she congratulated me back, and we had a wonderful mother-daughter conversation. But before we hung up, she said to me the following. She said, Carmen, she said, while I was going through some papers in a file cabinet, I came across a letter that you wrote to me on March 1st, 1976. And she read me the letter. And the letter said something like this. She said, I said the following to my mother. Dearest mother, on this first day of spring, I am writing to you to thank you for everything that you have been doing for me and you are doing for me. And this is my first letter. And I want to promise you that my entire life I will work hard and I will study so that you can be proud of me. And my mother had tears in her eyes again when we spoke, and she thanked me and she said, Carmen, thank you so much. You kept your promise. I am the proudest mother on planet Earth. And I realized in that moment something very profound. I realized that for me, like I'm sure many of you, it is more important to know that I have done something for somebody else than I have done something for myself. I realized that I finally got it. I figured out, believe it or not, I realized that I figured out what the meaning of life is. And I'm going to share it with you. And it's very simple. The meaning of life is service. And that explains why I love my job. I love being a real estate broker, because being a real estate broker helps me get in touch with more people on a one-on-one level, on a personal level, and helps me help them get what they want, helps me serve them. And the more people I help and the more people I serve, the happier I feel. And that is why I love my job. So serendipity or coincidence, but I'm more inclined to believe it's serendipity. I recently watched the movie The Shift by Wayne Dyer, and in that movie, Wayne Dyer, towards the very end, is talking to David, the technician. And the technician says, I think I got it. I think I figured it out. And Wayne Dyer says, we all gonna get it. We all have our song sang inside of us. And let's not all die before our song gets sung. Let's not die with our song inside us. And he quotes a quote from A Course in Miracle, which I am a student of. And I'm going to give you this quote. This quote is from Jesus Christ, okay? So Jesus said, if you want to be like me, knowing that we are alike, I will help you. If you want to be different than me, I will wait until you change your mind. And you will change your mind. And Wayne Dyer says the ultimate thing is, why should we have to die in order to get it? We ought to be able to get it while we are here. So the purpose of life is service. So if the purpose of life is service, then, and it coincides with my findings, even if the purpose of life is service, why not start giving as much as we can to others? Why not decide one day, how can I make it more about others than I make it about myself? How can I want something more for others than I want for myself? So when you move away from the ego, when you move away from a sense of entitlement to a sense of humility, and you shift your attention from how I can get to how I can give, this is when enlightenment happens. And this is when the universe, the universal intelligence starts conspiring for good things to happen to you and for good things to be given to you. So you don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. Remember that next time you're ready to give something to someone. Give love, give kindness, give peace, give advice. Give every little bit of soul you have in you, and it will all come tenfold back to you. Having said that, I'm giving you love today, and I hope you're all going to have a wonderful International Women's Day. See you next time.